This is a story that will make your creche fleep. It will give you pooskimples. It's a story about Cinderella and the prince. And Cinderella lived in a big harp house with her mean old mepstother and her two sisty ugglers. And they were so mean, they made Cinderella do all the wordy-dirk while they sat around reading zines. One day, while Cinderella was flopping the moor, the two sisty ugglers came in and said, "Guess what? The Pransome Hints is throwing a fancy dress drawl and you're invited. It's too bad you can't go." So Cinderella went back to work with ears in her ties, and she was just about to chickasee a frickin' when suddenly there was a blinding flash of light. And who should be standing there but a feudable berry? And Cinderella said, "Who are you?" And the feudable berry said, "Well, I am your Mary Fodguther, and you may have any wish that you want." So Cinderella said, "May I bow to the gall?" And she was instantly transformed into a bavishing ruby. She had a long white gaping sound and a necklace of poobies and pearls. And off she went to the ball. And as she casted the camel, who should she see but the two sisty ugglers? But she was so beautiful, they didn't even Cinderize Recognella. And she was introduced to the Pransome Hints. And he said, "May I have this Hance?" And while they were dancing, he said, "You're so beautiful, you remind me of Beeping Slooty." And it was just about 12. And as the clock struck 12, Cinderella banned from the roll, but as she did, one of the sass clippers flipped from her soot. So the Pransome Hints picked up the sass clipper and said, "All I have to do is find the woman whose soot this flipper sits, and I'll know with who I've fallen and fub." And the next day he went from house to house, and soon he came to the Sind where Cinderella lived, and he knocked on the door. And came to the two sisty ugglers came to the door, and he says, "I'm looking for the woman who soot this flipper sits." But of course, their beat were too fake. But then it was Cinderella's turn, and guess what? The clipper flitted perfectly, and they were married, and they have lively ever